Hello, everyone, and I hope everyone's been able to catch their breath after that last series. We are in coverage here of the Day 3 qualifiers for the North American Regional event. I can barely speak, Randall. I can barely speak. That last series was so close. RBG just barely stuck it out over Team Accelerate.
Yeah.
They're 2-1 now, and we're headed up against Vibrance to go to the main event. That's it. Win this series, best of 5, and you're through.
Vibrance has Oath, Astro without an H, and Feifei. And Oath and Astro have actually played in a lot of the RBG gauntlets back in the day when they were still underage. And they've won a lot of our tournaments. So to see them now coming up against our team is kind of scary. I haven't seen them in a while because we haven't hosted gauntlets in a while. So I don't know what to expect. I mean, they've just been playing really well, apparently, because they're here. They're with us. And we're about to go into game now. And game number 1 is going to take underway. We're just starting right away, man. We didn't even get time to cast.
It would be a good time to start casting. Yes, as here we go. Stokelyy is just going to try and get that one in, but Feifei opens us up. That is a ridiculous save off the kickoff. I thought for sure Stokelyy was about to score, but that is a ludicrous save from Feifei. And already out of the gate, you can tell this one is not going to be easy. This is for the main event, and it takes something of a challenge to get there, as Stokelyy was trying to go for the air dribble bump. Unsuccessful. And strap in, folks, because we're going to be here for a bit, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm guessing for another game 5, honestly. These teams are definitely close. This is the beauty about Swiss, is that as you get farther into the rounds, the games start getting closer and closer, and that's what makes it a lot of fun. I want RBG to just 3-0 this. Hell, give them a 3-1 if you have to. Get into the main event, that'll be great, but we have at least 15 minutes. That's at least worth 3 games, so we got 15 minutes minimum to find out whether or not we move to the main event, or if it will be Vibrance who moves to the main event.
It's important to note as well that you don't have to win this series to qualify. No matter what, RBG will get a second chance. If they're unsuccessful in this series, they will get another go at qualifying in. So
if people don't understand how this Swiss bracket works compared to your typical Swiss bracket, you only need to win 3 games. You win 3. Oh, man, that was a rough one. But if you win 3, you're in. If you lose 3, you're eliminated. So you kind of have 3 lives to get into the main event, which is nice because then come Friday of the main event, we're coming right back to Swiss with the 3 lives style of Swiss again. But starting off right now, Vibrance, first one on the board with a big bump play on one of the defenders. Not what you want to see, but, you know, game 1 is always like, I always say it's like when you're going to play baseball and you're up to bat. You don't usually swing on the first pitch because you got to figure out how the pitcher pitches. So we'll say that that's what it was. We now saw the pitch. Time to start swinging, get a home run. Wrong sport, I get it, but hey, screw it. It's an analogy.
it works. It works. You bring me so much pain. You know, my Red Sox were unsuccessful at.
Ew, Red Sox? Did you just say Red Sox?
I'm from New England. Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
God. Ryan, I need a new caster.
He's an Astros fan. Don't bring him in.
That's fine.
It hurts more.
I'm a Yankee fan, so it hurts. Oh, but in reality, we're all here because we are RBG fans. And a huge save from Stokelyy. So much pressure coming out of the Vibrance end, though. RBG's really trying to find any way to get out of their side. A missed shot on net. Big center up. Astro's up off the post there. And it was a double commit attempt again on the offensive play. If Stokelyy waited just a second there, he may have been able to follow up Xpurt's missed shot. Oh, it's out to the middle to Astro. Stokelyy gets in the way. Stokelyy with a huge pinch. Money not ready for it, and Money's going to also go for the 50 pinch. Oh, doing a nice job. Trying to keep the ball away, but RBG still putting on a lot of pressure. That ball's coming right down the middle. Xpurt's in an awkward spot. Gets just the touch he needs. Oath is going to put this off the corner now. Money's going to bang this one away, but Feifei is there. Stokelyy at midfield trying to get a touch and then read off the defender. Feifei can't get contact with that ball. Got a little awkward. Money at a boost. He's just running down with it. Gets a huge demo. Stokeley's going to be up. Put it down to Xpurt. He's just going to maybe walk it in. No. He plays it a little slow. Money going to put this off the wall. Astro touches twice. Money's going to hit this one across. Xpurt is there. Oath blocks that one. Stokelyy just going to give this ball away to Vibrance. We're coming down to the last 30 seconds. RPG still looking for a goal. And as I said it, that is, you know, usually we'd say it's a caster curse, but I think that was a caster cure.
That's a caster blessing right there. A lovely touch from Money. Great vision to see Xpurt there. Just tremendous finish as well. The passing has been really on point for RPG today, I have to say.
Oh, yeah.
When they look for those chances, they've really been executing well on it. So stick to that. You know, go with that old school, you know, I say Yale Force or Dignitas, you know, the old, you know, K-Dop Turbo Violent Panda style. It works.
Man.
It works. Even today, it works. I promise.
The good old Dignitas.
Yes, the old powerhouse Dig.
No more.
Unfortunately. Yeah, that EU region is something of a mess these days. As Feifei, though, is going to be putting one up against the backboard. 5 seconds left, tie game.
I don't want another overtime, guys. Just score it here. No.
Well, against
my
your
heart
wishes.
can't take it.
Against your wishes, we are headed to a game 1 overtime here. In this best of 5, and a double demo there. It's going to take both players out of it. Feifei picks it up, and Money's forced to just kind of sit and wait in the corner on that one. Xpurt gets a challenge, but he's out of boost, and Oath takes it away from him at the midfield, so it's going to allow Vibrance to reset. Feifei with his flip still, gets it by 1. Stokelyy puts it way up against the backboard. I'm not sure if Oath has a touch. It wasn't the best. Demolition through on Xpurt, but Astro with the air dribble. He buys just enough time. It allows that reset from Vibrance, and it was a good thing. And oh, here we go.
Oh,
Feifei
no!
actually just has this.
Oh, I don't know what Money was doing. I mean, I think he thought he was going to win the 50, but Feifei actually recovered faster. And Money just tried to scoop on from low and just couldn't get there. That felt like a fast game, even with OT, honestly.
It's just been so close. You know, these teams are very evenly matched, and Feifei, what a game from him. He has goal, assist, and 3 saves, and he came up huge. We're seeing the replay on the scoreboard here of that initial save off the kickoff that I thought for sure was going in. He came up with that, and he finds the game winner in overtime as well. So big performance from him. Vibrance taking game 1. And it's tough. It's tough, Random. This is a really good team. And you're going to have to beat some of the best to do it to get to this main event. I mean, that's just the way that it is, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, sometimes you just lose your grip a little bit and you have to figure out a way to bounce back. And unfortunately, that was not the way to bounce back. If anything, he just bounced off the he bounced off the floor, Money, that is. And now we are pretty much waiting for everyone to get into the lobby. We lost Feifei for a second, but that's okay. Game number 2 under the way. Vibrance up in the series 1-0. Let's see how RBG can bounce back.
Gonna have to be here. You don't really want to drop 2 straight against Vibrance. They have shown their quality and don't want to give them that kind of head start. So game 2 is going to be an important one. They're all important at this point. Stokelyy is trying to get up to block Feifei. It was Xpurt in the end, jumping in behind. That shot from Astro coming down as well, and big booming clearance. Buy some time for RBG. Stokelyy with the shot on. Feifei with the save. He's going to stick with it. Money down the other end. Pick up the boost out of the corner, but Oath has a good read on it. No boost. Gets that clearance all the way out. And been impressed by the Vibrance defense in this series thus far. It just seems they have someone up there to make the challenge every time. There's always somebody there to just get in the face of the RBG player, and that's a misplay from Stokelyy. Feifei doesn't put it on target. RBG get away with one there.
Yeah, you can. We have to remember these guys have been playing a lot, and this is the 4th match, and it can get pretty tiring after a while. Sometimes you just start to make some little slips here and there, but that's the endurance part of being in a pro league, is you really have to just be able to put in a lot of games with a lot of focus all the way through every single one of them. The mentality that you have to keep game after game, and these are high pressure, high stake games. It's not like you're just hopping into rank and sitting back with your eyes crossed. You are constantly calling out, constantly trying to make game plays happening. It's tough, you know, and sometimes we're going to get those little slips. Let's just hope they're not game-costing slips.
It's going to have to take something close to perfection, I think, to get out of this one, as Money gets the bump on Astro, so he can't make contact. Xpurt is there. He's going to try and pick it up out of the corner, looking for the touch. He gets it up high, but Oath, again, just the reads from Vibrance have been stellar on defense. Feifei getting up there. He knew Xpurt was coming behind him. Big challenge up above in the midfield. Feifei is going to take this one off the ground. Has the flip reset, uses it. Can't get it by Xpurt. Nearly gets it by Astro. Money is there, but that's a reflex shot, and that's not an easy one to put on target. That ball is just careening towards you. I think Money was just trying to get anything on it towards the net.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to, you know, if you can't do anything, you're just going to try to create an opportunity for your teammates. Oh, big play from Money there, getting demoed, but was able to get a touch on that in time. And Stokelyy with a huge clear. It's just, the guys are, at this point, you're just trying to pull anything out of your belt to double commit, but who cares? The ball goes in, Stokelyy off the sidebar and puts the first goal of game 2 in.
Well, it's only a double commit if you don't score.
True.
Right? Pretty sure that's the rule.
Otherwise, it's the power of friendship.
Yeah, and I think Feifei even got involved there on the touch out of the corner as well, but that was a rocket coming out, and RBG ahead late on in this game. 3 minutes have already been played, but it is only the 1-goal lead, and that is tenuous at best. Stokelyy, a good challenge in midfield. Oath is just going to punt this one down. He had no boost behind it. Money's there, but he's challenged by Oath, and Xpurt had to get up and after it. Stokelyy, thankfully, gets there, and Oath with the clearance above, and Astro rotating through. The third-man defense, I can't praise it enough out of Vibrance. It's just been stellar the whole way. Money working it out of the corner, gets it by 2, but Oath is there. Keeps it alive in the midfield. Xpurt up quickly. Can he get a second touch? He's going to go off the wall. He does. Astro was there waiting, but here comes the pressure from RBG. They're not trying to let Vibrance have any shot at an equalizing goal here. They just want to get out of this one. What a turn from Money. Great piece of control. And he's just cycling it through. Again, just testing that defense, making them work as much as he can.
I mean, at this point, you're up by 1. You don't have that much cushion, but if you can run the clock down as quick as you can, just keeping that ball in the corner. As you saw, Money just kept bringing the ball back and forth in front of the net. He's going to try to create that opportunity for the his teammates, but even if he can't, he's still taking time off the clock. The dangerous part is they're only up by 1, so the closer we are to the last few seconds of the game, the closer of a chance of possibly an overtime. Last 10 seconds, though, RBG really need this one to get a little morale boost. These guys are tired for sure. Last second, Stokelyy is just going to bang this towards the net. Feifei keeps it alive. Stokely's up again. He's going to put that towards the ground. Xpurt now is also going to try to slam it on the ground. Finally does. RBG are now tied in the series. We're essentially in a best-of-3 now to get qualified for the main event happening next Friday.
Wow, that is just a really, really tight game. And just the 1 goal in it, and RBG hang on there. You know, they get, I don't want to say lucky, that's not really the right word, but the goal that they got, you know, was off that double commit, you know, pinches in. And that's all it is that separates these two sides. It's that close. It's razor thin. And goodness me, it's. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I have a feeling. I have a feeling we're going the whole distance here again.
I really want them to. I mean, last season, the SUP roster, back when they had Mile, they did go the distance once, and then it was very tough from there. We're hoping it's this again. You know what? I want them to just get in the top 16 as many times as they can. It just shows progression. It shows that they're starting to really push forward, and that's the most important thing. But honestly, just make it to next week. It's all I really need. It's all everyone really needs. It's just make it to next week, and yeah, you know, I just sorry. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. The guys are doing the little dance, trying to keep the lobby alive, but we were missing Stokelyy, but Stokely's back, and we are back with more Rocket League action. Game number 3 of this best of 5. 2 more games, RBG, and what a start! 6 seconds in, kickoff, team play. I'll take it. Money to Stokelyy, Stokelyy to the net. That's how you
passing that's been so on point today, Random. How many times are they going to get goals in? Beautiful, beautiful stuff there off the kickoff. Great recognition from Stokelyy. Turn ahead on that. He's calling it out. I'm left, left, left. And that is a tremendous finish. What a great start. You know, to try and take advantage in this series. Oh, that's the dream right there.
I mean, that's got to be a good feeling. You lost your first game. You come back, win game 2, and then you come off with a kickoff goal to start the game. Like, that's how you get your morales up. But as long as the guys can continuously play confident and not cocky, it's something I always say to everyone. Play confident, not cocky. And that's exactly what the RBG players got to keep in their mind at all times. And they will be able to walk away with this one. They can beat. Vibrance is beatable. If you could take a game off, you could take 2 more.
No doubt about it. Is the early lead. It's going to definitely play to the advantage of RBG. Here comes Fefe, putting it into the corner. Stokelyy, clearance back out, trying to find money. He's got no boost though, so he can't get there. Stokelyy with the demo, and Xpurt's going to push forward. Great clearance though by Fefe, who's been all over the place for Vibrance, putting in work both sides. And Xpurt had to get up, make that touch there. Great clearance for money on no boost, just enough to get to the midfield, maybe buy enough time. Stokelyy's there, money with the touch and the challenge. Stokelyy still will continue on. This has been the chess match, so to speak, that's been taking place in midfield here. You can see both teams, you know, just trying to find the spots where they can beat the player out, generate that pressure. It's been really tough for both sides to break through this midfield. And man, it's so much fun to watch. It's so tense because you just know what they're playing for. As Stokely's gonna try to go for the individual effort, saved by Oath, but pressure continues forward. Xpurt into the middle, but Oath with the clearance out to Fefe, and the transition's on.
Oh man, RBG really, they were able to turn on the switch and put a lot of pressure on right now. We've been sitting a lot more on the Vibrant side this game, which is a really big deal for RBG. They're just able to keep control on it. They now just need to make sure that they're controlling boost as well. A little scary though. Oh, Oath and Fefe both pulled off of that. Could have been a big opportunity. Flip reset, Xpurt reads it between Oath and Money. That ball goes to the off to the corner. RBG really just showing that they can play on the back foot. But once in a while they do slip, and let's hope they can just stay on that back foot if they have to. Get on the front foot if you can, but if you gotta be on your back foot, play strong. And they seem to be doing well. 3 minutes into this game, number 3, up by 1. Just no way.
Oh, that's so tough. It's so tough. It's Oath with a great touch there. He has a little fake. You just see it there. Fakes the cut to the outside. It's just enough to buy the space. That's all the margin Vibrance needs. to get on the board. It's a great pass, great setup. Oh, man.
Oh, I've been called with the caster curse. Got to knock on wood more.
Gotta let him know. Gotta let him know. Stokelyy is going to pick it up in the midfield. Puts it through. He has the flip still, so he's trying to find Xpurt, who may not have boost, can't make contact.
Actually saw right as that camera was getting off Stokelyy. Stokely's going around being a menace and taking all the boost on all sides of the field. That might be what RBG needs right now. Really trying to get that boost control. And you can start to see, like, everyone's tanks are getting a little bit lower. Fefe is probably the only one that has full boost for the Vibrance side. Now the players are just getting it, and you can see him starting to scramble back to put pressure on that ball. RBG, Xpurt to money, and a good save by Astro. Oh, a little awkward play right there, but Xpurt's able to still follow this one. Getting a double touch towards net. And a big save by Fefe as well. 1 minute left on the clock. We are all tied up still. Everything ones across the board.
I've been so impressed with this Vibrance defense. They have really shown up big in a couple of spots. They've really denied a couple of great chances from RBG, but not that one.
Good job. Good job. Keep cursing them.
Reverse curse.
Keep cursing them.
From the RBG, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Please, tell me more,
None of the
Karina.
Vibrance fans are watching. I was just saying how good the defense was, and Astro doesn't make contact. Oh boy.
Karina, please, tell me more about their defense and how
I
good
wield too
Vibrance
much power.
is.
I can't. I wield too much power.
He's looking at his hand and it starts to glow. Oh,
Don't
Vibrance with
the
a great
Stone.
defense again. Such an amazing clear by Astro. Totally not trying to freaking cast the curse the heck out of this one. But the last 30 seconds left. I cast curse the wrong team. No. I'm going to stay quiet now. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game. As we are leveled up once more, 2 goals apiece.
F in the chats for me, please. And for RBG.
Off the kickoff, Xpurt is going to kick this out to Money, who is there, and Xpurt's all the way up here. Would have been
Money.
phenomenal read if you found it. Oh, Money's there. He can maybe get this. Xpurt's just going to kick it to the side. Towards the end, I think RBG want to go for this, if they can, but it's a great challenge from Astro.
Oh no, Oath bumping Astro away from that ball. And that ball's down. We're in overtime. Again, just like game 1, it's starting to look very familiar from last series, I have to say. OT in game 1, OT in game 3. RBG now looking for the OT win. Good block by Oath. Oh, but couldn't follow that one up properly. Astro's going to clear this one back. Money already back for it. Going to clear back out. Oath at midfield. Passing in center. Xpurt gets in the way. Money looking for the shot. Astro put a little flare into his defensive play there.
Not sure that Astro knew that he had a friend behind him ready to make the save. He was prepared to defend the backboard. It just came back down, and that's not the best of clearances. Money had to work for that one. Here comes Xpurt in to make the challenge as well. Stokely's just jumping, and here it is. Pressure being built by Vibrance, but Xpurt gets enough of a piece of it. Money should have the clearance, and he does.
I gotta say, every time Money makes a weird, awkward clear that ends up being right in front, he really does a good job of recovering. And so, as long as he can keep doing that. Oh no, Stokelyy not expecting that bump. Oh.
that should have been a goal. I mean, Stokelyy didn't have the read, and it's going down the other end. Money with the demo. Astro kicking it out. Still pressure being built by RBG. Xpurt going for the challenge over Oath. Money's up. It's coming back down. Stokeley's there with the shot.
Yes, let's go, Stokelyy! Sorry. I think I just woke up my neighbors.
What a moment for RBG. They got a gift, and when you get a gift, you have to take it down the other end and convert. The man, the myth, the legend, my boy Paulie getting it done in OT.
One
main event point right
more
here. Oh, goodness.
Game. We are on main event point, folks. Get everyone to tune into this game because no one should be missing this one. This is it. Game Match point for RBG. They just need to literally put this one to a win, and we will see you next Friday. One more game. Everyone, one more game. Put it in the chat. One more game. We need to see chat disabled for 3 seconds. One more game in the chat, folks. Here we go. Game number 4. Perino, my palms are sweating. Yeah, my head is wet. I'm freaking out. I need more deodorant. One more game, folks. We need it. Okay, put it in Spanish too. Uno más gameo. Like, that's fine. Like, whatever. Last game, potentially. RBG Esports on Qualifier. Point. 5 minutes on the clock, and here we go.
Oh, money with the air dribble straight out. And it's a tough one for Fefe to deal with. Goodness, all the time to work with now for RBG. They're gonna have 2 cracks at this game and the next if necessary. Stokelyy here is gonna work it out of the corner, has the reset off the ceiling, but well defended by Oath. Continues on. Money is gonna put this back down into the middle. It's a bit awkward. Vibrance are a bit out of sorts here on defense. Everyone jumping at it. Stokelyy's trying to go for the shot. Money's there for the rebound, and he tries to go for the low roller. Xpurt with a banger, and it's saved by Oath. Pressure still, though, for RBG as Money is going to try and take this one off the ceiling. Well defended, and that's enough finally to break the pressure. Opening salvo goes the way of RBG, but no goals in the back of the net.
Great pressure off the first minute. A little awkward double commits coming out of both teams. But honestly, Vibrance did a really good job breaking out of that one. 4 minutes left on that clock. And we could see everyone has turned it up even more. Like, every time we thought the players clicked the on button or turned the monitors on or whatever you want to say, it feels like they just cranked it up to 240 hertz or 360 hertz or 400 hertz. I don't know how many more hertz our monitors can go, but they are seeing this as if they are there because you could just feel the pressure coming out of both teams right now.
Both of these rosters know how important it is to get through. RBG with the advantage. They have to feel so confident at the moment. As Stokelyy trying to cycle that one into the middle. Money's there. He's going to try and work this one out of the ceiling, but Oath with great defense. Big clearance all the way down, and Xpurt can't get a touch, but he has the recovery to make the save, and Money clears it all the way out down the other end. Harry for a moment, but the recovery's there for RBG. Just got to keep their nervous. Oh, Fefe, what a touch, but it's wide. Wow, what power he got out of that.
Oh, Fefe just being so mean. Oath being mean. Xpurt, poor guy, getting bullied all over the net. But thankfully, I wasn't paying attention to who was having the ball, but thankfully whoever it did slowed it down enough. Xpurt is just going to respond from getting bumped all over in the net.
Yeah, you love when you have a chance to get that one. That's just a difficult demo to get. I'm actually going to give him a ton of credit. As that one's dropping down, Fefe had to make a touch. Xpurt was there. Stokelyy gets demoed out. That should buy Vibrance the time. Astro didn't get
that's an open?
Money with the challenge. He's sliding on his tail end, and Oath gets in front of it. Oh my god, I think Money might have had it if he was able to keep all 4 wheels on the ground. Another shot comes through, and Stokelyy puts it wide. Xpurt out of the corner, keeping the pressure high. And zeros miraculously still for both teams.
Yeah, but you can see Vibrance is holding on, but for how long? So many little double commits, bumps out of the players, hitting each other in the net. RBG just struggling to find that opening gap, that little hole in the wall that we call the Vibrance defense. And now Vibrance almost had a chance coming up.
Xpurt was playing such a dangerous game there, but it's going to work out. Stokelyy puts a shot on Fefe. Not a ton of boost. Really had to work for that save. Demolition from Stoke. Pass back into the middle, but Oath is there. And the reset continues. RBG have looked better in the later stages of this game as Money takes the air dribble down. Xpurt out of the corner. Trying to find the magic. But Oath is there. 60 seconds.
Oh my goodness, 1 minute left in this game at number 4. Hearts are throbbing, heads are pounding right now, and a shot towards net. Oath was uncontested and puts that one in. Vibrance looking to tie the series up and go to a game number 5.
Yeah, it's just a bit of awkward defense there. Neither player was able to get, out in front of that shot, really. It's about as open of a look as you're going to get for Oath. And now 50 seconds for RBG to come up with an answer here. They need one in a bad way. Xpurt is just going to ping this one. Oath drops it down. It's a dangerous spot. Stokelyy was there, but he didn't have the boost. Money working it out of the corner now. Gets a big pinch along the wall. Should buy some level of time. 30 seconds to go. Fefe gets a touch, and Oath beats Money to the ball. Huge play for Vibrance there. Stoke gets it up. The Money's there, but great challenge again. The Vibrance defense been so clutch here late in games. It's going to take everything here. That's a big demo, but Money's still up. He gets a touch. Xpurt's rotated back. Has to stay alive here. Stokelyy up to Money, who keeps it in the air. Astro jumping at it. It's going to put it down. Stoke keeps it up only for a moment, and it was seemingly never going to go another way other than game 5.
I didn't want it. I didn't want it. We called it again. We said this was going to be a close match. We said there would be a good chance of a game 5. I didn't want the game 5. But here we are. Here we are. Game 5. This is literally the qualifier. This is it. This is the qualifier match. We just need this one. Win it, and we go to Friday next at the main event. It is, I can't imagine how they are feeling right now, because I personally am starting to get like a heart attack or something. My chest is pounding, man.
The blood pressure has been raised significantly here for anyone that's tuning in. We appreciate all of you that have come along for the ride now as we're getting set for there's not enough that can be said, right? There are no words to describe the game 5. To get into it, hold me. I saw
I wish. I'll reach out to Philly, man.
It's a long way from where we're standing, but ladies and gentlemen, no time to think about it now. It's game 5 underway. We're getting players in.
Oh my god, what a
and off the kickoff. Money had to make a big save already as we're getting right into it.
Oh, what a scary play right up the beginning there. The center up, but Xpurt is the only one up. Xpurt's gonna hold this one, try to center this one in the middle. It is in the middle, but Money was too far forward. Stokelyy up, putting this ball back into the corner. He's gonna try to get a second touch. He does, and a good pinch, putting Fefe in an awkward spot. Stokelyy with the 50 and Money, looking to get that past one. Oh, but a double commit coming out of Vibrance. Xpurt getting blocked by Oath. Fefe try to get a 50, but Stokelyy able to get this one out. Money again with another 50. Money does recover first, but Oath will clear this one out. Demoed in the corner. Astro looking like he almost got that one in. Money shooting that towards the net. Can Oath get to it? He can. Just had enough boost. Winning that 50, and Stokelyy now is going to try to put this off the backboard. Astro putting this into the corner. Money doesn't get a touch on that, and he was the third man back, so it's a little scary. That's on net. No one went up for it. What happened, RBG? Now is not the time to fall under pressure.
Yeah, Xpurt was pushed all the way up there. He's anticipating the touch out for Money. It doesn't come, and Astro just gets the freest look. That is such a tough start. It's such a tough start, but you have to keep pushing. One game in it. Xpurt.
Excuse me, go ahead.
Pushing it out into the corner. Fefe can't make contact there. Stokely's going to put this one back across, but Astro, well aware of the danger, going to get that one away. Xpurt, big clearance down the other end, and the game of ping pong begins. Oath finds a demolition, and Astro gets a touch over the backboard, and Xpurt had to be there just in time, really. He's going to try and get the pass forward to Stokelyy. The intensity has racked up by about a factor of 10 here in this game. Oath tries to find the double touch, unable. Does get the boost though. May cause problems for the RBG defense. Money trying to cycle it into the middle, and Oath. It's a bit of an awkward touch there. I think he hesitated between the pass and the shot.
I'm actually praying over here. I have my hands crossed. I'm actually praying. We are coming down to half time of game number 5. 5 seconds away from it at least. RBG looking to try to tie this up. Xpurt was able to get the demo, but both Money and Stokelyy were way too far back to help. It's like RBG's falling into this again where they need to be applying pressure, but no one knows when the next one should be. We don't want that to be their downfall. Xpurt is just trying anything he can to put that ball in front of another RBG member. Big demo. A little scary on the center, though. Astro will put this one for Fefe. On target. Oh, Xpurt fell awkwardly off the backboard. And Vibrance is up 2-0.
Such a tough spot for Xpurt to be in. He has to defend effectively the entire net there. Can't make the choice between defending high or low. Oh, that's so tough. That's so tough. Fefe off the kickoff has the flip reset. Gets it way above the crossbar. The Vibrance are just unrelenting in their pressure. Stokelyy out the side to Xpurt. Can't quite get it. Ooh, bit of a miss moment here, and here comes Xpurt on the 1v1, but Astro with a huge challenge there. He was isolated completely alone, and he had to come up and make that stop. Boy, did he ever. It would have almost certainly been the goal for RBG if it gets by Astro. Money is going to continue working it down, picks up the boost out of the corner, trying to get something done. You can tell all three players willing to commit for RBG. They have to get 2 goals here. Just over 60 seconds. Here comes Stokelyy up above the crossbar, and Fefe can't quite clear it all the way out. Astro looking for another touch. He has the flip reset, challenged by Stokelyy, and Xpurt's going to pick this up.
Oh man, you can really start to see some hesitation coming out of RBG. They need to be getting up at the front, bumping and bruising. They need to start getting rough in the net, and they're not. They're just backing off so early. I get it. You guys are down. You don't want to let the lead get any farther away, but at this point, what else is there to lose? You're down by 2. Might as well just try to shove this in the net. Oh, Xpurt brought that in front of the net, but luckily was able to stop that. 30 seconds left. We don't want to go into another match if we don't have to, boys. Just finish this one. Get it into their net. 15 seconds left on the clock. Barely any pressure. We do have one more life, but such a heartbreaking moment. And the worst part is we're going to have to bounce back from this too.
It's going to take a bit of a moment as Vibrance are through on the tail end of this game number 5. And RBG are going to have to fight. It's going to take an effort now to get it done. That is so heartbreaking. You know, after game 3 and they get the go ahead, you just felt, you thought it was coming, and oh man, it's so tough.
Yeah, I will say congratulations to Vibrance for qualifying to the main event again. But this is just,
it's stressful. It's stressful for everyone.
We are now on our final life. We're just so close. It's right there. You could smell it. You could smell the main event, and they just need to. They're gonna have to buckle down. This is gonna be the hardest part. You bouncing back from such a heart-wrenching loss, and hopefully these guys can do it. I mean, we're currently waiting right now. Nefarious and EU are both. Wow, Nefarious and EU are in Game 5, and Sonics and Rogue are also in Game 5. And it looks like PK is eliminated. Oh no, I read it wrong. Sorry. Devious, KCP, and the Phoenix are all eliminated. Wow. Charlotte Phoenix had a rough one there, and
it's coming down to only a few teams left. We're going to see several teams get through. Currently, looking at it, Torrent Ghost, and Vibrance are through. We are waiting on results still for other games, and they're going to start coming in now, I think.
Yeah, so I
'Cause
think
our series went all the way, so
yeah, exactly. So I think with that, we're going to take a quick break before we get into our last and final match of the night.
ooh,
So
baby.
I don't want it. I don't want it, but it's going to happen. We're going to be going to round 5. We're on our final chance, the final stretch to get over into the main event. So, folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Rocket League after this.